Welcome aboard, Future Days. This is Brent Bolin with Great Loop Yacht Sales, and I'm excited you decided to check out our YouTube video and our video tour of this little pocket yacht, if you will. It's a true pocket yacht, kind of the Swiss Army knife of boats, if you will. This is a 2020 Ranger Tug R27, and this is the luxury edition. That luxury edition means that this boat comes with the generator. It's a Westerbeke 3.5 kilowatt generator. It's got 47 hours on it, but it also comes with air conditioning. So that LE, so this is the R27 LE version or luxury edition version. So this pocket yacht combines the rugged good looks of a tug with the comfort and efficiency of a coastal cruiser. The beam on this boat's 8 foot 6 inches, which makes it trailerable without having to get any special permits. Got a super shallow draft. When you trim the motor up, you can get to 2 foot 2 inches on draft, and it's not much more when you put the motor down. Comes with a Yamaha 300 horsepower outboard, so versatile enough for long distance adventures or quick weekend getaways, and fully equipped with a generator, again, AC. It's got a tender motor, davit system, trailer. It is the complete package. So it's an easy loader triple axle trailer that's included. There'll be a picture towards the end of the video, as well as a picture of the Inmar tender and 6 horsepower Suzuki motor. Um, it's just a really great boat. 278 hours on the Yamaha 300 horsepower, and all that has been recently serviced. It's got a bow thruster for easy handling, hot water tank. All the bilge pumps have just been recently replaced. Um, Garmin 8612 multifunction device, autopilot with remote, Yamaha engine display, VHF, trim tabs, electronic shift and throttle controls, horn, you name it. Rockna anchor. It's got solar panels up top for auxiliary charging. It takes 30 amp shore power cord. All the safety gear, fenders, and lines are included. So this is just a really nice boat. So let's jump into the video now that we've kind of gone through some of the specs. This is the davit system. I love how they've designed this to go around slash behind the outboard. Just a really unique design, and I think that's what makes Ranger Tug so unique is the way they use the spaces, the way they've engineered this boat. Really cool. We did the Great Loop as a family in 2020 on a bigger boat, and my wife has said, "Hey, when we do it again, I want something like a Ranger Tug, just for the two of us." When we originally did the loop, we did it with our kids, but in the future, she's like, "Hey, if it's just the two of us." And she wants to do it in segments, right? And so this would be a great segment looper. Maybe you can't take a full year and stay out on the loop, but maybe you get a summer vacation and you got 2 months, or maybe you just get 3 weeks or 2 weeks. This is the type of boat where you could tow it somewhere, do some boating, put it up in storage, come back in a month or two, do a little bit more boating. Really could give you that flexibility. Plus, you could go explore the West Coast, I guess west of the Mississippi, and check out some of the lakes and rivers over there. Um, you could go to Canada, do some time out there. Obviously you can drop this in and run it to the Bahamas on, good weather days, go to the Keys. Really, you could take this boat anywhere, and kind of make wherever you want to be your loop. And then if you need to go home, you could throw it on the trailer and bring it back home, or you could put it in a local storage facility and then go home or what have you, and then come back and get it, or what, all the logistics you could figure out. But just a really cool setup for doing that. So this is the propane locker here. Really nice two canisters of propane down in the locker. And that is a winch system to help with lifting your tender if needed. Stereo speakers back here in the cockpit. There are pull-out seating all around with great fabric on that. Now, I will say in the interior of this boat, we've got this awesome propane oven and stove top right here. Uh, it really nice in the stainless steel. You will see we've got our kind of aft stateroom here in the back corner of our uh, boat as we come in. Here's our electrical panel. There's our air conditioning. We've got some battery monitoring systems and battery switches. our generator start, and then kind of our electric panel. So very simple, easy to use. This is a cockpit table that can be used outside. We've got some additional cushions. The filler cushion for the table up top here. So you really can make this into three beds. I don't know how long a guest would stay, but it's the perfect little couples cruiser, right? But if you had guests for a night, wanted the grandkids to come along, a little bit of a weekend adventure would be perfect for that. There's that two burner stove top. Love the cover. Just neat stuff. Good countertop space here too. This chair on the port side, that kind of helm seat folds over. You can see that this you can rearrange. There's a big window that opens here at the stern as well. Um, I will say that there is some, if you notice on the corners of this fabric, we do have some kind of wear, I guess, if you will. I guess that's the best way to put it. But inside, the exterior fabric seems to be in really good shape, but you do have a little bit of wear on some of these interior seats um, on this boat. But I'd love to talk to you more about it. We do have a recent survey. If you're interested in seeing that, you could reach out to me. Here's our Garmin Helm with our Garmin remote and our switching, Yamaha engine displays as well. It's just real, everything is nicely labeled. These are great boats, built out on the West Coast, Pacific Northwest, and just there's our bow thruster control, VHF radio. It's just everything you need and nothing more. It's really spectacular. I love these boats. I'm currently under contract on a Ranger 31. We've got another 27 that we've sold recently as well, a little bit older. I like this setup. They do make this with a diesel inboard engine as well. But the outboard is just so nice. You can see again some of that weathering on the sofas. Here's our Nova Cool fridge there. Great space. I love the Tug windows. Okay, this is a great space here in the forward stateroom. 6'5" room here, so plenty of room to stretch out. It's actually pretty large. This also, you can pull those two center cushions out, and there is that table leg there that we just saw on the port side, and then you could put it, there's a table that's under there, and you can raise that up and make a nice sitting area. Here is our single head on this boat with a nice basin sink. It is a wet head. You do have electric flush toilets, and there's our freshwater flush. But just a great little spot. Got a lot of opening port lights too, so you can let a lot of that outside air in. Love the teak and holly floors. Microwave under the helm seat there. We just saw really quickly. Um, but I'm so glad you joined me on this tour of this Ranger tug called Future Days. Boat is located in Kentucky, but again, it's on a trailer, so we can take it wherever you want, or we can arrange for you to take it wherever you would like it to go. But just an awesome, awesome example of a 2020 Ranger Tug 27 LE. So thank you so much for looking through our video. Here's a picture of the three triple axle trailer. Um, very, very nice. And you also have kind of the tender set up with the davit system down. Another picture of the tender. And then we should have a little motor picture here. Here's the 6 horsepower, 4-stroke Suzuki. All right, I'm Brent Bolin with Great Loop Yacht Sales. Reach out to me today with any questions you may have about this listing or any others. Thanks for joining.